Hey y'all, I am coming to you from a very beautiful afternoon in Texas. The sun is out, it's hitting me in the face and on my body, and the greenhouse is warm. The animals are peacefully resting on the hillside. It seems to be a very good day. I did something the other day on my outing that was a little unexpected and decided to go to the Dollar Tree. And the reason I went to the Dollar Tree is there's been a lot of people messaging me saying they would love to garden, but they can't afford it. And I wanted to prove to you that gardening doesn't have to be expensive. You don't need a elaborate greenhouse or beautiful seed trays to be able to do all the things that I'm doing. I want to show you my Dollar Tree haul. Frida, Fred, where's your hat? My gosh, what the heck? You didn't like it, so you took it off? Oh, sorry, Frida, for showcasing your missing eye. There we go. We'll cover it. Look at that. Better. So much better. Anyway, let me show you what I got at the Dollar Tree and prove to you that gardening does not have to be expensive. Okay, so I got quite a bit of things, but I want to show you what I got and what it would really take to get started. All of this came from the Dollar Tree. That's correct. So let me unpack this. So we're going to start with seedling cups. Now, this is what I would recommend starting with. Tiny little ones, and it doesn't have to be seedling cups. You could actually use red Solo cups. These are just made for them and already had the holes built in them. So if you didn't have a drill where you could drill through the bottom of Solo cups, this is the perfect answer. And they were $12 for $1. These are a little bit bigger, would be next step. Or if you knew you were planting larger plants, you could start with these. These were $6 for $1. Not bad if you ask me. I ended up getting 4 of these and 2 of these, but that's because I want a big garden. Someone could literally start with this, just this. You don't ever have to go up to that if you don't want to. Okay, next up. I bought gardening gloves because they're $1. Why not? I bought me a little tool. You don't have to have a tool. You can use a spoon or a fork if you really wanted to. You can use your hands. I got me some pruners because the pruners that I bought, even at Dollar General, were $6. These were $1 a piece. And I am always going back and forth between the garden and here. So now I have extras. These are plant clips. Again, you don't have to use these. You can use any string that you want to. But these are really nice. And I wanted to be able to give them a try. I've never, ever tried anything like this for my trellis. All right, I also got, gosh, come out. I got metal garden hooks, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use those a little bit later as well. Let's keep going here. So these are the different types of pots that they had. And if you live in an apartment or just don't have a lot of space, by all means, there's a lot that you can grow in these. And these are actually big. These actually are hanging baskets. So if you wanted to hang it from your balcony or your front porch or even in your house inside a sunny room, you can utilize this. You don't have to go big and have a raised bed garden and go all out. I ended up getting 4 of these. I was sad that there was only 1 of these left. The holes are already in it. Drainage is really, really important. But there was only 1 of those left, and I just thought it was really cute, and it's a good size for a lot of the things you would grow. Next up, I got 2 of these pots right here. And again, you would start your seeds probably in something small like this and upgrade to something bigger. I intend to utilize these on the front of the greenhouse to replace some of the things that have died and just to be able to have a little bit more flexibility in there. I can use some of these clips for them to hang lower because I'm having a problem reaching them. Now comes the good stuff, though. Hang on. Now, I want you to know the only thing that my dollar store did not have was dirt. And If you have dirt outside, by all means, that's great. You can do seed starting mix. You can use compost. You've probably been given a plant that's died that you can reutilize that. But regardless, I want you to note, look at these, 4 for $1. Now, I will point out, hold on. Okay, so I want you to notice, 4 for $1 is what their seeds are. And they had a massive variety. This is just some of them that they had. I'm going to test them out and compare to some of my other seeds, but everything to me points to that they should definitely be fabulous. Same varieties, non-GMO. So that's really important. GMO means genetically modified, meaning that they were created in a lab. These are not, they're heirloom, which means that after they're planted, when they produce seeds, you can use those to replant. Look, heirloom. That's really important. And then what's really neat about these is these are made for containers. Now, some of these might be bigger than what pots that I have purchased here, but they don't have to be. You can do so much with such a small amount. Here, my cucumbers are heirloom variety. Same exact thing. But this 4 for $1 thing is amazing because I want you to look at the seeds that I bought at Tractor Supply before I went to Dollar Tree. $4.19. And you're probably saying, Jamie, there's probably a whole bunch more in there. No, I'm afraid not. It actually feels like there's less in here. So that says 800 milligrams. Tiny little amount. 600 milligrams. That's not that much less. 25 cents compared to $4.19. Come on. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, this is a different type of cucumber. I will give you that. But if you're just starting out and you just want to learn, what a great inexpensive way to try this out. Even the Ferrymore seeds, $2.19. $2.19. Now, these are two varieties that they didn't have at the Dollar Tree. I might, again, fully admitting it. But I'm telling you that anyone can do this. And there's also seed exchanges that I'm learning about at libraries and your local garden clubs and that type of thing. Like, there's such an array of availability to be able to start this if you want to. Another thing that they had at the Dollar Tree were these giant packets of flowers. I learned last year in the fall. I always said I would never focus on flowers, never do anything like that. But my fall garden was prolific because I had so many flowers planted in between things. And I know that marigolds, which I bought here, are really good at a certain pest deterrents, but also an attractor to things like ladybugs. I plan to put some of these around the greenhouse so that way whenever I open the doors this spring, that if I have those planted on the outside, this should be somewhat of an attractor to bees to be able to attract them to actually come in here as well. Maybe, maybe not. And I will try some inside as well. And even yesterday, there was a little bee following me around. The final thing that I thought was really cute was this thing called the flower rocket. And it actually comes with a tiny, I'll show you. Hopefully I can see it. It's a ball or a roll. Okay, and it has 500 seeds in it. It says, just plant. It's a never-ending bouquet. We're going to try that too. My point is, overall, gardening doesn't have to be expensive. Can it be expensive? Good Lord, yes, it can. But it can be a very inexpensive hobby, and at 4 for $1, I just don't feel like you can go wrong. So today, we're going to start some of these seeds in my tiny little Dollar Tree containers. And we're going to just see how this progress goes and keep track of everything compared to the plants that I was dumb and spent too much money on. We are going to grow some cat grass, though, too, for my Sweet Mabel and my Mr. Hank and my Aries. And how embarrassing. $4.19 compared to 25 cents. It's just wild. Absolutely wild. Regardless, though, it's going to be a fun journey. And I'm happy to report that if you have a Dollar Tree, that's the name of the store, next to you, you should go check these out because this is, to me, an incredible deal. I did message Stephanie and told her the same thing. I don't know if she's made it to one yet. It's about 20 minutes from both of our houses, kind of in between. And I think that she's going to be really pleased with what she finds as well. You might even get lucky and find a whole bunch more variety of things at yours. Mine was a little picked over. All right, let's get to planting.